What's up, guys? Here back with another video. We're gonna be reacting to Ben10 got himself clapped after trying to Pooh Shiesty, a rapper, for his chain. I don't know. Some people just like gonna try to rob somebody his chain when you know it's extremely expensive. People who buy chains, like chains, are probably rappers. People who want to be noticed. And let's be honest, they're not giving up a chain without a fight. Some people don't, but I feel like the bigger the chain, the more expensive it is, the more crazy the person. I could be wrong, but. It's just like there's no I don't know, for me, it's like there's no reason to buy chain unless you wanna look cool, maybe, to your own group, but it's like it's not worth it to go at a random spot, club, to flex on people you don't know who they are, you don't know how much they got, you don't know if they just trying to have a good time and they broke and they're just trying to forget about whatever their case may be in the outside world, and then they see a person who has a nice chain, and they got, like, intrusive thoughts of, "Oh, Imma take that, and then if I take it, I could sell it and make some money, and then I'm up." Like, bro, it's a lot more complicated than that, or it's just not really, or just don't do it at all. It's not really smart.
April 8th, 2026, officers responded to a restaurant at 11:30 p.m. after reports of gunfire. Arriving on scene, they'd find two victims both shot multiple times, and videos would begin making their way to social media. Posts then began coming in, some claiming Ben10 was shot, while some even claimed that he was flat out dead. A Houston police lieutenant would give a breakdown to the on-scene reporters.
Right now, this is a shooting. Got two victims. Let's see, one's been shot multiple times in the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities, in the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times. It appears from what they were doing was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. And they were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist fight, and they're beating this guy pretty bad. Got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time. But he got it out and started shooting randomly. Ends up hitting two people. Those are our two victims.
Now, the rumors of him dying clearly came from the girl who posted online saying someone was dead. But the lieutenant would clear the air, stating both men were alive in very critical condition. And the reason why? I'll let my boy Flacco break it down.
Jay Prince Jr. is the reason why NBA Ben10 got shot and almost killed earlier today. Jay Prince Jr. been beefing with a local rapper from Detroit about his baby mama. How you beefing with another man about his baby mama? So Jay Prince Jr. been rocking with her, and we all know Jay Prince Jr. is tending about all his hoes. When this man pulled up on Trey Songz trying to fight Trey Songz over a hoe. So Jay Prince Jr. been dropping sneak disses, been dropping videos dissing the local rapper with the BM in the car. So they at a spot, the local rapper is also at the spot. Jay Prince Jr. instructed NBA Ben10 and others to run up on the local rapper to snatch his chain. There's video of Jay Prince Jr. literally got the local rapper in a headlock trying to take his chain while those other dudes is beating him up. The local rapper, somehow, some way, got a hold of that pistol and got busy. Fire.
At the same time, it's like, what do you expect, It's like, what do you expect? Come on, man. You can't think you're gonna just, jump somebody and they're not gonna do nothing back. Let's be honest, bro. It's just a dangerous move. Why would you do that? Like, but at the same time, maybe they have history. They wanted to just, maybe they wanted to show what were they about, or maybe they wanted to show their presence by saying that's ours now, that chain is ours now, or that chain is mine. It was like, come on, bro. I don't know. I think it's like it's one of those things of you F around, You find out. That's literally what.
Hey guys, right now we have Crazy Work merch now, red colorway as you can see. Now we have a blue colorway, Crazy Work. Now you guys see the white colorway. If you guys want to cop right now, link in the description. All right, let's go back to the video. Let's go.
It is.
The local rapper he'd be referring to is actually a lot bigger than he sounds and is none other than All-Star JR from Detroit. Famously referenced in T Grizzly's First Day Out, T would rap, "Hey JR, ain't it a blessing? Made it out of Lansing after all of that happened?" He'd be referring to the duo hitting licks on other students in Michigan State College, for which they'd later be arrested on home invasion charges. But don't let the college time fool you. JR was heavily in the streets, as was T Grizzly. And in 2021, JR would survive a gunshot to the face after a car pulled up on him in traffic and opened fire on the infamous 8 Mile. Now let's focus on why this actually happened. J Prince is a powerful and influential music executive from Houston, Texas, founder of Rap-A-Lot Records, referred to as the godfather of Houston hip hop, and holds the reputation of a mafia-like figure. But his son, J Prince Jr., carries himself like the kid who flaunts daddy's money and acts like it's his. J Prince Jr. has been cursed with living in his father's shadow while trying to give off the same mobster aura, but nobody seems impressed, and reasons like this would be why. Jr. has been entertaining All-Star JR's baby mama, Janelle. Now fair play, if she's going, she's going. But it's to the extent Jr. went that it comes off as forced. Janelle would share a picture of the two together, and even then her comments would call out her disloyalty to JR, the man who got her out of the trenches of Detroit, the man she left for this guy. And in my personal opinion, it's the fact that JR comes from the trenches, has survived being shot, and lives the lifestyle Jr. tries to portray that fucks with Jr.'s ego and brought out his insecurities. So Jr. would drop this video flexing, literally, and having Janelle lick the cringe off his arm.
I want him to know that you moved on to bigger and better things.
Hey man, he a cheater, y'all.
Oh shit. That's mob shit.
Nigga, she made it. You gotta get it out.
Oh. Hey, you are.
She made it.
Trust the process.
Hey man, I'm glad you left her alone. Oh, I'm glad y'all had differences. Because I'm the difference now.
Trust the process.
Now again, this damn near 40-year-old man said on camera he wants JR to know she's moved on to bigger and better things.
For me, it's like, bro, I ain't worried about no girl, bro. If she want to leave, she could leave. If she want to stay, she could stay. But just because a person has money does not guarantee a woman to stay. It incentivizes. Like, money is like a garden. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's peaceful. And if you leave out of the garden, when you leave the garden, you're met with the jungle, crazy all over the place. There's no control. It's just crazy all over the place. And that's it, I feel like if a man build himself a good life and they build themselves a beautiful garden, a beautiful life, a woman will stay all the time. But that doesn't guarantee it. It incentivizes it, but you got that idea. Incentivize it, but doesn't guarantee it. And if she want to leave, let her leave. It's another day. And the end of the day, there's gonna be another girl. There's gonna be a girl who's gonna want to come into your garden and make your life better. So if you have an amazing garden, she nurtures even more and maintains it. Like you're making sure everything goes well, but she's just adding that extra glow, that extra magic to it, making it all worth it. And then now, if she's not the one and she wants to leave, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I don't care. It's just there's a bunch of women out here. I'm not worried about it. I'm willing to provide a good life. If you can't respect me, respect my decisions, gotta leave. That's it. Women are gonna do what they're gonna do, and That's it. If they want to do some funny moves, you gotta go. It's that simple. I'm wanting to help, but when you're making my life harder than what it needs to be, you gotta go. It's that simple. Like, I feel like I saw that. So even if a girl does want to leave, she's not gonna do it. She understands the door is wide open. I do not play. You could go to the jungle. You could stay here in the garden, or you don't want to stay in the garden. Okay, you could go to the jungle and find another garden. It may not have the same, may not be as beautiful. And even if you do find one, there's probably gonna be other people, other girls in that garden. You might need to share it. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe do, maybe not. But or you might need to start from the ground up. Start all over. Find somebody who doesn't have that garden. Maybe has a plant or two. Has something nice, but nowhere near the level I have it. I don't know. But
Meanwhile, she's taller than him. But this better things. Meanwhile, she's taller than him. But this will be the match that ignited the fire between these two. Ego and insecurity turning into taunting. Well, the story goes All-Star JR was eating at Confessions, a restaurant in Houston, when a large group of men entered. It's said that Jay Prince Jr. showed up looking for JR with his mob ties posse, and within that group were rappers NBA Ben10 and Dead End Ron. A confrontation would take place, and Jr. can be seen standing there with a knee brace on as his crew jumps JR. During this scuffle, Ben10 and Ron attempted to snatch JR's chain, a trophy that Jay Prince Jr. would have paraded through the streets of Houston with, but instead, JR found a gun in his hand. It isn't known if it was his, if the gun fell from one of his attackers. Nobody really knows how it played out, but a gun landed in his hands and JR let it rip, leaving Ben10 slumped so bad inside the restaurant they thought he was dead, while Ron looked like he was giving up as they put him inside of the ambulance.
you gotta look at it his perspective. You're getting beat up, and you see a weapon. Are you gonna use a weapon or not? I feel like he could just simply say self-defense. Because when you got 3+ guys punching you, you could say you are at fear of your life. That's simple.
This, under Texas law, was Stand Your Ground 101. They pulled up, attacked him, attempted to commit a forcible felony by attempting to rob him, and he shot the shit out of them, legally.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He has 100% like right of way.
Biggest slap in the face to Jay Prince Jr., who now looks even worse than when this all started. This motherfucker wore a t-shirt, shorts, a knee brace, and workout sneakers with no socks, like he was about to do something just to watch his YNs get fried in front of him. Diabolical. And this is why he doesn't carry the same level of respect as his father, because he moves like someone who's never done crime. So when shit goes left, he's left looking out of place. Like Pooh Shiesty said, your daddy a killer, but you ain't. You just like Bronny James. Chicago's own Tate Capone would even weigh in on the situation, with many, including myself, agreeing with his stance.
I'm not gonna back down to no nigga who I think ain't never did no gangster shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie to you, fo. I'm not. I can't. We just gonna have to die here. You feel me? Because it be too much shit going on with this nigga, bro. And then what I don't like is, like, he always sending somebody else off to get they ass. Like you put cables. You sit back, call the shots. You put cables in niggas' back. Now motherfuckers walking around shot, fucked up because of you. These niggas don't know. Ben10 don't got an issue with this Detroit nigga. All this happening over you. You know what I'm saying? All that's happening over you, folks. Ben10, none of these NBA niggas know this nigga don't got nothing to do with this nigga. It's all your fault. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, bro, this nigga BM. You fucked his BM. You mad at him. You with his BM all on the net, making her lick your arm. Yeah, I swear to God, nigga look like he 145 pounds wet. When he did his arm like this and she licked that nigga arm, I said, oh, this a little ass boy. This a little baby ass little boy. That be running around putting all these jumper cables in everybody, got everybody think he got them a John Gotti and shit. You send a nigga off, they get these niggas up in there getting their ass shot all over the place. Motherfucker just getting their ass over there, getting everybody, motherfucker, oh, he dude up in that bitch from Detroit. Oh yeah, you take some shells, you take some shells, you take some shells. Then it be always the nigga who did it and started all the bullshit that get away.
Now, with this whole situation being 100% avoidable, I'm interested in seeing how the case plays out, as Ben10 is alive, but no word on what type of condition he's been left in after the attack / failed robbery. And I don't see how charges won't be filed. As for JR, this man gets Defensive Player of the Year and the last laugh after leaving with his pride, dignity, and chains. Safe to say, it must have been silent as a motherfucker when J Prince Jr. slid into bed just for Janelle to ask how things went. Now, this is a goofy fucking situation. And
It's like, bro, the best way, it's like, I don't understand. The only reason I could think is just ego, and he was looking for problems to make his ego feel better. That's the only way I could see it. It's like, bro, all that because of ego.
before I address that, I want to address Ben10 and Dead End Ron. Ben10, obviously being connected to NBA YoungBoy, he has his own personality. He has his own background. He's his own person, his own influence. Homie, you do not need to ride J Prince Jr. for anything. I don't know if you know this, but if you feel like the music career ain't taking off, do interviews, start a channel, do something. There's so many lucrative ways that you can monetize the life that you've lived and the things that you've been through. This video isn't meant to disrespect you. This video is hopefully a wake-up call, because your life could have been over with about another dude beefing over someone else's girl that you had nothing to do with.
That's crazy work, man. That is genuinely crazy work. Being possibly taken out by somebody else's problem because of a girl. Crazy work.
When you have an opportunity to actually succeed and be another success story coming out of Baton Rouge. Now, as far as the J Prince situation, I mean, it's exactly what I said it was. He comes off as the guy who flaunts his father's wealth and acts like it's his. And, you know, kudos to him. You grew up rich and, you know, you got to live that lifestyle your whole life, cool. But playing the persona of, oh, I'm tough too, or I'm in this, I'm in that. One thing about being in prison that
It's just not worth it, bro. Like, if you got it like that, even if you was, you know, if your parents was very well off, it's just, bro, there's no need to be all bad, bro. And especially if people know you got it like that, or especially if people know your parents got it like that, it's like, bro, I'm not saying flaunt it, but just, you know, stay low key. For me, you still could be nice, still enjoy life. Embrace that you grew up, you know, somewhat, you know, with a nice, good home. I feel like it's like, even King Von said it himself, he wished he didn't have to be in the hood. He wished his mom had money. He wished he could have been in a good family home, but he didn't have that. But somebody out there who has those things want to be all bad. It doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for you to be bad. You have it already nice. Enjoy the nice life.
I saw was when you give somebody power, you see the type of person they truly are. And a lot of correction officers, they come in acting like they're gonna be cool with the inmates until they find out how the program is ran. You can't run your own program. The prison runs you. You can't be cool with everybody. They wanna know how many disciplinary reports you're handing out. They wanna see you put people in confinement. They wanna see you gas somebody. These are your superiors in the prison. The white shirts, the captains. They wanna see what you're gonna do. So you can't be cool with everybody. You have to put people away. You have to cuff them up. You have to do your job. Otherwise, they're going to get rid of you, because they don't want officers cool with the inmates. They want officers controlling them. And when they get that sense of power, whether they're short, small, fat, retarded, whatever the fuck's wrong with them, when they get that taste of power that they've never had in their life, they abuse it. Power is one of the most addictive drugs you can ever come across, if you ever come across it. This situation is a clear example. J Prince Jr. has power because of his father and because of money. So he's able to pull up being the 5'8", 5'9" man that he is, with guys that are 6'2" and 6'3" that weigh 300 pounds, because he has the money to hire them to do so. They want to attach themselves to him. So when he pulls up acting like he's big and bad, it's them that does everything for him.
Showing that you are big and bad itself. There's no reason for that, bro. People already know who you got it like that. Just enjoy what you have. Stay in your own lane. Do your thing. That's about it. Like that's
You got Ben10, Dead and Ron, two rappers that aren't really successful. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to do anything to attach themselves to the person who has all the money, who has the name, whatever. Acts like he runs Houston. Jay Prince, I'm sure, runs Houston. Jay Prince Jr., it's because of the father. At the end of the day, everyone knows this. This isn't a secret. But this is a clear-cut example of somebody abusing their power, having other people crash out for them, for a situation that they started. And when it happens, he's like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? You did that. This is something that you should have, you know, if you were really from the streets and have done street shit, you would have known this is something likely to happen. Guns should have been drawn before he could have drawn his. If that's the case, we just seen how Pooh Shiesty did motherfucking Gucci. He pulled that bitch out the bag. He wasn't waiting. 30 passed him that Drake, he had it out and he took everything. Y'all tried to fight in 2026. No, they don't do that anymore. That's how you can tell bro really ain't did shit. And you have people crashing out off your face. Now, as far as legal charges in this, the police on the scene said they were trying to rob him and he shot and defended himself. Okay, well, if he legally defended himself, the reason it was legal is because they did something illegal. I don't see how charges aren't gonna be filed. JR doesn't have to cooperate in this because they witnessed it. They saw what took place. Everyone saw what took place. He doesn't have to cooperate for a fuck thing. You know what I'm saying? And even if he did, even if he was like, motherfuckers was trying to rob me, so I shot, that's self-defense, homie. You don't have to name names or point people out. All you got to do is say, I was attacked and I fired. I was in fear for my, matter of fact, I was so scared I closed my eyes and just squeezed. That ain't snitching. So at the end of the day, a situation that could have easily been avoided almost cost the lives of two young men because of an older man who can't handle his pride, his ego, and his insecurity. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section.
because when you're trying to find problems, I feel like that's just something you do in high school. Like you can't control you have this ego, you can't control your feelings, so you wanna feel big, bad, and tough because of ego. Nobody cares. Who are you trying to press to be all big and bad, bro? What attribute are you gonna win? What attribute could you possibly win by doing that? Being taken out or in jail. It's the only two things. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Watch one of these videos right here if you want. I recommend you to watch one of these videos.